I personally think it's really important to have more than one stream of income for a lot of reasons, but mainly, and the most obvious one, is so that you can make more money. I currently have 12 streams of income. I kind of blew my mind when I put them together for this video. I didn't even realize that I had that many, but I think they're all really valuable, and I'm gonna kind of break down what each of my streams of income is and why I have it and just share a little bit about it. And just a quick side note, this is not to tell you that you have to have these, because you definitely don't, but this is more to give you a fun picture of some of the different options that are out there, to give you a fun behind the scenes look at my specific author business. And then also I do want to note that it's also a fun inside look at how amazing passive income is compared to active income. We should probably explain that real quick, huh? I'm gonna take these off because of the glare. But it's exactly what it sounds like, where passive income means you're not doing anything. Once it's made, it earns money for you by itself. You don't have to do anything. Some great examples of that are my YouTube videos here with you guys. Once they're made, I'm not doing anything and they continue to make me money. Another awesome example of that is my merch, because my amazing designer obviously did have to put it together. I did have to do some work up front with her, but then once it was set up on my merch store, it's done. I don't have to do anything. But we're gonna talk about all of this. I'm gonna start with the books. My first income stream is KDP, which stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. And so this is a print-on-demand company, but they don't just do print, AKA paperbacks. They also do ebooks. So technically this could be broken up into like 25 different income streams all by itself, because I have all of my fiction books in both formats, both ebook and paperback. And then on top of that, I actually do have some notebooks published as well. So there's a lot going on here, but this is one company, so I'm gonna count it as one income stream, because Amazon owns KDP and you can publish your books on Amazon in both of these formats if you go through KDP. This probably goes without saying, but since Amazon is one of the biggest companies out there, they sell a lot of books. So this is a place that you really do wanna be, in my opinion, as an author. And so I have a whole video right here about how I upload to KDP if you want to watch that and learn a little bit more. And then I also have a video on where I publish my books and how and why. So I go way more into detail on why I picked KDP, as well as the next two print-on-demand companies that I'm going to cover. If you want to watch that video after this one, I will link it below. But that leads to my second income stream, which is IngramSpark. I do not use IngramSpark for ebooks, but I do use them for paperbacks that go wide, which means beyond Amazon, like to Barnes & Noble and things like that. And then also I use them for hardcovers, because currently KDP does not do hardcovers. So this is the main place that I would go for a hardcover. Again, I have a whole video on why I work with them specifically and why I chose those formats and not ebooks, but I do also have a video on how to upload your book to IngramSpark, which is a little tutorial, and it's a bit out of date, just so you know. They have been fixing up their website, finally, yay, so excited for that. But it's still pretty much the gist of it that you need to upload your book to IngramSpark. The third income stream that you might have guessed already is Draft to Digital, and again, I do talk about that in the where I publish and why video, so I will just simply say that I use them for my ebooks to go wide, meaning beyond Amazon to other stores like Barnes & Noble and Kobo and Apple. And so I technically could count that as a bunch of income streams, because I technically am getting paid by Barnes & Noble and Apple and so on and so forth. But because I go through Draft to Digital, which is a aggregator, I think they are called, which means they are going through those companies for me. It all comes together on Draft to Digital, and that one company, Draft to Digital, is what pays me, and they get a tiny cut for doing all that extra work for me. So that's one other stream of income. My fourth income stream is ACX, and you've heard me talk about this recently in my video on audiobooks. If you want to watch that, I'll link it below also. But I am not an expert on ACX because I'm brand new to it. All I will say is that they work with Amazon, and so they are a company that provides your audiobook through Amazon and also through Audible. And so that's my fourth income stream. And we're not even done with books yet, you guys. My fifth income stream is website sales. And this I am going to separate into two things, because the first one is specifically signed books that I sell on my website. And right now I actually only have 2 copies of Pearl's Number and a random stack of The Confident Corgi that I never actually got around to selling. So So this is a children's book, in case you're curious, on sale on my website. But even though that's all I have in stock right now, I've actually ordered a ton of book stock in the past, both of my paperbacks and my hardcovers, and I've done fun book signings in the past through my website, which is really, really fun. So if you guys want that in the future, let me know in the comments, because I'm considering another one coming up in 2021. And then that leads to my sixth income stream, which is in-person sales. So I'm separating that from the website sales, because while I might still have the stock, I actually physically go somewhere like to the Twin Cities Book Festival or to the libraries around Minnesota, and I sell my books in person. Sometimes I bring book stock, and then sometimes if it's like a Barnes & Noble book signing, they buy the stock in advance. But whether I am selling the books myself and actually exchange money, or I go through Barnes & Noble and they buy the books in advance, that's still an income stream that counts all on its own. That was the first six, that was just the books, and now let's go into the other half of my income, which comes from other things. So the next one, what are we on? Number 7 is YouTube, and more specifically, I get paid through Google AdSense. So when you guys watch the ads on my videos and or click on them, and I don't even totally know what else, somebody asked me like, do I need to watch them all the way through, or do you get paid just by my seeing them? And I'm not totally clear on that, so I'm not gonna say one way or another, because it just says impressions, and I don't know if that means the whole way through or even just seeing 1 second of an ad. But either way, when you guys watch the ads, it helps me make money, so thank you so much in advance. You are amazing. I really appreciate you guys. And I am sharing my income report on how much I made from YouTube in 2020. Actually, in total, I went and I did just the total income I've made from YouTube ever over on Patreon in the video club. If you want to check it out and find out more specifically about how YouTube works and the income from different types of videos, I will link that below as well. But let's go on to number 8, I think we're on now, which is Patreon. And so Patreon, I've talked about a ton here. It's where people literally choose to be patrons of mine, which means people who support you financially so that you can create more. And in return, you give them insider access, things like behind the scenes, getting to see things first before everyone else. Like I do early reader copies for my patrons of all my books, for example. And I know I say this all the time, but you are 100% welcome to join and hang out, even just for 1 month if you want to check it out and see what we're all about over there. I will link that below as well. And then the next income stream, number 9, I think we're on, which is website sales, but in this case, not the signed copies, but everything else on my store. So I could sum this up as digital resources, but also in the past, it has included things like my care packages, and it's also included things like my signed book plates that are on there. For the most part, it's a lot of small stuff, but the care packages did really well, and I do want to bring them back eventually. I'm kind of thinking of merging my signed copies with care package goodies and fun little gifts for writers and readers, so I can kind of merge together all the gifts in one, because it's definitely an overwhelming process, but it's also really, really awesome and I love it. I don't know exactly what that's gonna look like going into 2021, but yeah, stay tuned. My 10th and my newest income stream as an author is my merch store. So yeah, I kind of teased this in the beginning, but this is one of the designs in my store. Then there's also this one, the Reader Corgi. And shout out to Ingrid Nordley, who designed all these awesome corgi designs in my store. She also did a Christmas design, which was discontinued after Christmas. Sorry guys if you missed that one, but this merch store was launched in November of 2020, and so it's still a brand new stream of income for me, but it's been really fun because I was able to make my money back, and now everything going forward is going to be income in my pocket. And that's that passive income that I told you guys about, where I'm not doing anything besides maybe talking to you about it, because maybe you didn't know and now you know. But other than that, I'm not actually doing anything really big, not working on it, not spending, you know, hours per day on it. And if somebody goes to buy it, that's passive income in my pocket. The only thing that I really have to do on that, if I want to, is to continue adding fun designs, or if I don't add a brand new design, maybe adding a new option for an old design, like adding the future best-selling author as a t-shirt. Hint, hint, that's a new design that was just added if you're interested, go check it out. I will link that below as well. And that leads to my 11th stream of income, which is affiliate income. And so this one is one that a lot of YouTubers do, but I have been very, very strict on it so far. I know a lot of people ask me to do tea and yoga pants and lamps and reading lights and all kinds of randomness, okay? But I am not really someone who just jumps on selling things. I like to really believe in the product and already absolutely love it myself. And so I actually am only an affiliate for 2 things. And that is, number 1, Publish and Thrive. You guys have heard me talk about this course. It's amazing. It's not actually open for enrollment right now, but I will link it below if you want to check it out. Editing Bethany here because I just went to pull up a picture of the course to put in this video so you could get a visual, and I read the fine print where it says that the next round is opening on February 8th and that you can expect the class to start opening for enrollment in like a week. So by the time you see this video, it might be open. I'm gonna link it below in case you're interested and you want to go check and find out more about this course. And yes, I do get a little bit of affiliate income when you guys use my link, so thank you in advance, and I hope you enjoy this course. I absolutely loved it. And then the other one that I always support is my friend Mandy's stickers, also linked below, and I have a 10% discount with the code that's listed down there, and that is something I 100% believe in. I love Mandy's stickers. And then one other that I want to mention that I tried to become an affiliate for and I was rejected was Amazon's affiliate program. So if you want to check that out, I was rejected because I promote my books on other websites like Barnes & Noble, and when they saw that on my website, they said, nope, we're not going to let you be an affiliate. So I have all the links, the affiliate links, the shortened ones below, and I left them there in my videos because they're shorter and they look nicer, but they don't make me any money because Amazon rejected me. So thanks for that, Amazon. If you know a workaround, let me know, because I would like to be an affiliate. I have tons of books, obviously, that I list below in every single video, so it would be really nice if people clicked on them if I also made a tiny bit of affiliate money. That can really add up. Editing Bethany here again because after recording this video, I decided I was going to try to apply to be an Amazon affiliate one more time. 3rd time's the charm, right? So it takes them a while to process it and decide if they're going to approve or reject it. So I don't know yet if I'm going to get accepted, but who knows, it could happen. So I thought I'd let you guys know that I am trying again one last time, and I'll keep you posted on if I actually get in. But ultimately, I think it's really important to not just sell everything that everybody asks you to. I think it's really important to believe in what you're selling. That leads to the last income stream, which is, drum roll, speaking/events. So this is not something that I ever thought that I would do, but twice this last year in 2020, I was a speaker at an event. And I think the reason that I finally gave in and agreed to do the events was because they were online, and my little introvert soul was like, that's not such a big deal. I can totally do that. And then it turned out to be extremely stressful and intense and terrifying because I don't really love doing live events. I think I've told you guys that before, but I am not terrible at it, I guess, because they paid me and they liked it and it went well. So like I said, I did 2 paid events last year where they paid me to speak, and it was really awesome, and I really appreciated both of them, so I'm so thankful they had me. Oh, sorry Penny, I just freaked her out. Hey baby, hey, can you lay down? Get comfy. There you go. Such a good girl. I forgot to mention one other income stream. I don't know if this really counts. You can't even see it because it's so shiny. But technically, when I won this award, that, I don't know, does that count as an income stream? I don't want to count it because then it would be 13 and 12 is much cooler. But technically I did win an award, and how cool would it be to make it a goal that every year I would try to win some award for money? I wonder if there are writers who actually make it a goal to have awards be an income stream. This was just a happy surprise. I did not really like go into it planning for it to be part of my income, but it was, which is really awesome. Going into 2020, I would also like to add sponsorships on YouTube to my overall income stream list, because that's something a lot of YouTubers do, but I have never done a sponsorship. And I guess, again, it's because I'm very picky on what I share with you guys. I don't want to just sponsor something to make money. I want to actually believe in it, but I'm gonna start looking into things that I already do believe in and I'm excited about. And so yeah, we'll see what happens in 2021. Did I say 2020 before? I don't know, it's hard. It's hard to move into a new year. And then the other one that I would love to add, and I will be adding going forward into 2021, is a course. And I can't share very much with you just yet, but I'm very excited to share more in the near future about the course. So that would total up to 15 income streams if I counted all of that, but we'll see what happens. I hope you've enjoyed this little sneak peek into all the different areas that income can come from as an author. And you'll notice that only half of it was from books. And I don't mean percentage-wise, because actually books was about a third of my income last year, roughly. And if you want to know more about specifically what I made from books in those first 6 income streams, I actually share over on Patreon in the video club. I have a video on every single month in 2020 where I break down what I made that specific month from books. If you want to know more about that, or if you want to know more about YouTube income, I also have a video over on Patreon that I mentioned about that. It's not just one paycheck coming in. It's not even 12 coming in, because a lot of those companies break it down even more. So yeah, it's quite a process, I will say that. I hope it was an eye-opening video and that you enjoyed it. And if you did, let me know by hitting that thumbs up button so I can know to make more videos like this. I do have a playlist all about author money. If you like videos on this kind of subject, I will link that below as well. All the links that I mentioned are in that description box, which happens to be right below that subscribe button if you wanted to hit it. Just throwing it out there. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye! Goodness knew. That never happened. You didn't see that. Now I feel like filming there will be dangerous. But let's give it another shot. Actually, there's kind of a glare on her. Man. Alright. Thumbnail time. Okay, why am I standing on tiptoe? Let's bring you down. Careful, friend, careful. I'm just breaking everything today. Because my 5th income stream is from website sales. And did I say stream? Stream. There's gonna be bloopers for days in this video. Break. A self-published employed author. Self-published.